The FEI Driving World Cup comes to Maastricht for the second year in a row as the MECC plays host to the second leg of this season's action. So after round one here in Maastricht, Chardon leads, Ijsbrand Chardon is second, Boyd Exell lies third. Those three will come back for a drive-off. Three World Cup champions going head-to-head. Like a lot of the world's very best competitors in any sport, you back this man into a corner and that's when he's at his most dangerous. Takes a careful look through the cone at number 3 to make sure it still stays there on the offside. This is looking very good and looking again to set one of the fastest times of the class. He's going to be just over 1:10. 1:11, 1:12, that's on the money. With the likes of Bram and Ijsbrand's first round times. If they can't find anything faster, Boyd Exell has laid down the gauntlet here this evening. He flies home through the finish, 1:26.35. Boyd Exell for Australia is faster than anyone was in the first round over an identical course. And now it is for the Dutch to beat. A drive-off made up entirely of career World Cup champions here tonight in Maastricht. We promised you great sport, and that's exactly what's being delivered. And now Ijsbrand has to find 2 seconds out of his first round time, which was storming. Without his penalty, he drove a 1:28. Boyd Exell has just laid down a 1:26.35. One more control to go. My goodness, this is fast. He's got a penalty though. That could have thrown it all away. 1:08. He has just about got the penalty in hand. If he can get home in the same pace as Boyd Exell, my goodness, this is going to be close. 1:26.35. Ijsbrand Chardon comes home. He's faster, 1:22.51. But with the penalty, it'll be 1:26.51 and into second by less than a quarter of a second. So the last best hope for a Dutch win tonight is Ijsbrand's son, the reigning World Cup champion, Chardon. Just keeping the pressure on, keeping moving. He's had a knock. His father just about managed to cancel out a knockdown. And this is early, the 2 now. This has all gone the way of Boyd Exell. It's not going to be a Dutch win tonight, unfortunately, here in Maastricht. Mission impossible for Chardon here this evening. Another ball goes there in the Oxer at 6, the first time that's gone. If he'd only had the 4, he maybe could have gone in front of Boyd Exell. He had the foot speed across the ground, he had the pace, but unfortunately with 12 to add in 1:24.50, it just wasn't to be. Chardon ends up in third. Ijsbrand Chardon, who was faster across the ground, but with 1 down, ends up losing out on the win here in Maastricht by less than a quarter of a second. Boyd Exell is fast and foot perfect for 1:26.35, the win tonight, and those all-important World Cup points on the path to the FEI Driving World Cup Finals in Bordeaux next February. Your victor here in Maastricht, his second win of the season, is Australia's 8-time World Cup champion, Boyd Exell. That's all from us tonight from Maastricht. Our thanks so much to our host broadcasters for their fantastic coverage. We look forward to bringing you the rest of the series, including Stuttgart, just next weekend.